town, or are you just going to be content waiting until Valley is done and joining you so you all three can go somewhere?
Is there a tent that has, like, costumes for different acts in the carnival?
Yeah. Yeah, you can find that around by the main tent, the main kind of stage tent area. Well, a few tents together. You'll have a little area back there, like a dressing room with a bunch of costumes.
Would those costumes be available to all of the carnival staff?
Not everyone can handle them. They're very intense.
They're all accessible. Now, are you trying to ask if you have permission to take them? Might be the better question. But they're all there, and everyone has access to the room that they're all in.
Do I have permission?
Depending on what costume you need, and as long as you're not taking it while someone's actually going to need it, you should be fine. No one's going to actually... It's not necessarily permission as no one's going to notice or overly care as long as you don't destroy it or take it from someone who needs it right that moment for an act.
I was actually wondering if there was a vast array of costumes that I could possibly make myself a disguise kit from that.
Ooh. Well, you could make yourself a disguise, yes. You could definitely make yourself look different. You'd be able to find things that would cover your hair. Definitely there's makeup for performers and whatnot. You could disguise a bit more about your facial features and your look and general things like that, as well as clothing that you could fill out, tuck in, pull around as necessary.
Alright, I will take myself some of that.
Alright. Are you going to be putting it on right now, or...?
No, I'm just gonna keep that, in one of my backpacks or something.
Okay.
Just to have for later.
Alright, then I will also note that you did that for any rolls you decide to do later, to take that into account.
Save that guy for later.
Oh no. Oh no, no, no. Nothing at all. I know you. Okay. Off we go now to the three of you. Are you back then gathering and heading into town, or Lida, did you have something you want to do quickly?
No, I mean, I'm pretty ready to go. My act doesn't start until later.
You are.
I have everything pretty much ready.
You're an evening show, so no worries about that.
Yeah.
Alright. Valia, once you... like this. It's a circus. If you don't have a full disguise assortment, including Lich King and Hippie Atlantean, I will be shocked. If you do not have Hippie Atlantean, you would be shocked. Anyway, the three of you then would gather together once more. Valia, your people are doing well. Your fire eater is still kind of sore about that and doesn't really have the words to speak to you. It's almost like, I think the cat has his tongue, but really we don't know where that is yet. It hasn't been found yet.
He's sore about it? You mean he's all burnt up?
Yeah, it's just, it's painful to hear him. He just keeps beating himself over to death with it. And into town you all go. Where will you want to go first on your nice
Bakery.
workshop list? How did I know that would happen? So you guys are going to a place called Need a Massage. If you've ever been to those old kind of... We have one here, I love it. It's like Cobb's bread and whatnot. We also have one on Granville Island. Abby, I don't know if you know that one. That bread affair or something like that. It is gorgeous, I love it. You walk in, it's got like the wood counters and loaves and bread and buns just hanging out all over the place. That's what you go when you enter this place here. It smells great. Clearly they're still baking throughout the whole day. It's like, it's a heaven to walk in there. There's cinnamon rolls and there's just little things, I don't know if you guys know them from like Chinese bakeries, but they're called Mexican buns and things like that. And buns with all sorts of meats in them.
Do the Mexican bakeries sell Chinese buns?
Yeah, I wonder about that sometimes. Because I know in the Chinese bakeries they're called Mexican buns. I don't know why. They're really tasty. They have little stuff on top. We actually have a purple bean paste weird bread thing here right now. It's really good. They have those kind of things too, like multicolored like loaves with little swirls in them. If you know the cinnamon swirl loaves, they're like that, but there's a whole bunch of different ones, like berry swirl, and oh my gosh, they look amazing. And that's called Need a Massage. And the person behind the counter, a younger gentleman, kind of probably mid-20s to late 20s area, human, tanned, and just kind of looks up at the three of you as enter, and how can I help you today?
So he sort of gave us a funny look, or is that?
No, is he kind of coming out of the back, like, you know, dusting the hands off, like, oh, hi, how can I help you today? Like, semi not quite expecting people, there's a fair in town.
Well, a couple of things. The first thing, to be honest, is I kind of wanted that and that and that and that and that.
Okay. He pulls out a bag, does a little swish thing, and starts putting things into, well, it's more like a cloth thing, you fold them up and away you go. Because not really quite paper bags.
Bread's a relatively cheap thing, right?
Yes.
Breads and buns, and even sticky buns and so forth.
Yeah, you'll be able to get quite a lot for a pretty penny, so to speak.
So a gold piece worth is quite a bit.
Oh yeah, you'll get a lot for gold piece. You can probably get at least one of everything in the store for gold piece worth. If that is what you so desire.
Pretty much.
Alright, so you are ordering pastries. That will take
Bring
you a
something
bit.
for the patients. Bring something for the patients. I also do want to ask a few questions, but I don't know. Maybe I should wait until he's finished.
You can try asking him as he's grabbing stuff, because you're pointing things out and whatnot. You can ask while, you know, depending on what the other two want to do and whatnot. You can ask questions. The other two of you can, like, wander around or go in here and do whatever. This is your world as much as it's mine. Do what you will.
We're with a business that recently opened up in town. We heard there were some robberies around here. Did you hear anything about that? You didn't get hit, did you?
I knew about them, but I have not been hit. I really want to say no, but no, we have not been hit. I knew of them, though. It's a few of the people around here I've been talking about it. What business are you with? I don't think I've seen you around.
Oh, the carnival.
Yes. We're supposed to have a stand out there later today. I'm gonna try. Yeah, we haven't been hit. We knew some people that had been. Damn shame about it.
Do you know who? Was there a friend of yours? I mean, I just want to make sure there's not something we should be worried about.
You know... you know, I don't... Well, the carnival is kind of a hit and thing in town to kind of move pretty quick through it. I wouldn't be... Well, I can't tell you whether you should or should not be worried about it. From what I know of people, they usually go into actual buildings, so maybe you guys would be fine in that regards. But hey, I don't know what they want or what they do in that kind of regards. So who am I to say what they will or will not do? Let's just see here if I actually have a list of the names I gave for... I do not have a list of names I gave for that kind of thing. Bwahaha. As for the swords that got missed, or got hit, there's been a few, I gotta say. I can give you the names of the ones I know of. I don't know all of them, I just know there's been some that have been. And... yeah, there's been two guys I talk to pretty regularly at the tavern and what have you that have been talking about it. He gives you the list of their name. He gives you the store list. There's just two of them, and he gives you the list of the people he knows from there as well. I'll get you the names in just a moment here. He goes, those are the guys I've heard about it from. Well, not recently, just in general, kind of thing. Like those are the ones I know of for sure that have talked to me about it. So basically, what? Yeah, if that makes sense to you, what he's basically saying is, it's like, hi. This is all they tell me. This is all I know. Just these two guys who said things to me.
Oh yes, I get it. It's good. So that means I've just got one other thing to do in this place. I'm talking to Jill and not to the guy. I can't remember the name of it all of a sudden. That's weird. Magic Paladin Spidey sense.
Detect. Divine detecting.
Thank you.
Here's a list of all the stores that someone robbed. I love
Well-
having our chat people involved.
My plan was to do that anyway, just in case there was anything hinky in a supernaturally obvious way in that area.
So in the detect around this store, nothing seems hinky about it. Nothing seems weird. You can, with your sense, you kind of get the idea that it's pretty on the level. They are a bakery. They sell a bunch of baked goods.
Well, whether they're on the level, I'll decide that later when we start eating them.
Whether the baked goods are on the level, there it is. You might find something terrible in there. But yes, that's... At the moment, it seems pretty much that, yeah, they're okay. They're on the level. Nothing comes off as weird or unusual, or that they could even be lying to you about things in that way. Like, he seems like he's been pretty upfront with you.
And pay. I paid.
So the names that I'll give you here. Let's see here. Bahahaha. I
Is
totally
that
have things-
bahahaha with one H or three?
No, I'm just actually. I totally like having lists ready for these kind of questions. Oh, absolutely, I have them right here. Because I'm on the wrong computer.
Oh. Sorry?
Not your fault. It's oh my god, it's okay.
I could be satisfied with just the buns if that would help.
Well, you guys can move on to the next place if you want while I give you the stuff. Like I said, he did give you two
Yeah.
names, and he did give you the two stores
Yeah, I
that
don't.
to go to. So
I can wait to hear the official information. I wasn't planning to act on it just yet.
yeah, so you guys can go to wherever you wish to go next, or do whatever you'll have to next, or ask any other questions if anyone else has any other questions to ask.
Are you done sampling the buns?
Sampling? And that's in character, by the way. Sampling, because Valia's got a sack of buns and with various fillings and stuff at this point.
Bring your bun sack.
I'll have you know it is a perfectly good bun sack. Here, let me show you. It has perfectly good buns. I offer her buns.
I realize now I
just
should have used this for me.
I just push her away. I'm ready to go. I got dogs to look at.
Okay.
That's not one of the stores, but I realized I should have used that as one. Those of you that can't see it, the Philosopher's Scone.
It's best if you put it with alcohol. It's the magical alchemical food that can turn Bud Light into Goldschlager.
I just walk out the door. I'm ready to go.
Is Tess there?
Yeah, I've been listening intently to all this interrogation thing.
Are you tasting the buns?
She's welcome to. I offer them both buns.
I will take a bun and taste it.
It is so good. So tasty. Like, it's the kind of bun where it's like, it just has a little bit of warmth still in it, so clearly it's not quite fresh out of the oven, but it's still in the warmth of that area and a little bit melty and whatnot. It tastes amazing.
I regret not having them in real life now.
We have some here and I'm like, oh my god, I want buns so bad right now. Can you tell I'm a little hungry? I'm a little hungry.
Episode 2, The Fictional Bun Adventure. Yeah, but we're done with